Hanna is a plump girl who regularly visits a sorcerer in order to make Han Sang-joon fall in love with her. The man cannot change the fate of the clumsy girl, so he gives her a lucky amulet and asks her not to come again. Upon returning home, Hanna works in a phone cake service, since she has a wonderful voice that drives dozens of men crazy. No one sees her, so the girl can deceive her clients, introducing herself as a charming girl with a slender figure. At the same time, Hanna works as a ghost singer for the famous performer Ami. The beautiful girl only moves her lips while Hanna sings, standing behind the scenes. Her gorgeous voice makes thousands of fans who attend Ami's concert fall in love with her. Sang-joon constantly encourages the clumsy girl because she helps him earn money. During a concert, Hanna falls under a shaky platform but gets out and continues to sing, successfully finishing the performance. After the concert, Ami constantly mocks her, considering her ugly. Having met with her friend, Hanna spends cheerful time with Pak Jeonmin and tells her about her sympathy for Sang-joon. The girl asks her to leave ghostly hopes and just enjoy her work. Jeonmin understands that her friend does not have the best appearance. Therefore, she will never be able to melt the producer's heart. After another concert, the man gives Hanna a ride to the hospital where her father lies. The girl regularly visits her dad, despite the fact that he does not recognize his daughter because of Alzheimer's disease, considering her his wife. The next day, Hanna receives a package from Sang-joon and sees a gorgeous red dress in the box. Going to the man's birthday, the plump girl causes general surprise with such a daring outfit. Soon Ami arrives at the party, and it becomes clear that she sent the girl exactly the same dress only in order to mock her. Crying, Hanna leaves the feast and locks herself in the restroom. While crying in the restroom, the girl hears the conversation between Sang-joon and Ami. The man asks to stop mocking Hanna, despite the fact that she is fat and ugly, since she helps them earn money. Ami is only a doll, and without Hanna's beautiful voice their concerts will come to an end. Realizing that Sang-joon only uses her, Hanna decides to end her life. Returning home, she seals the windows and doors, opening the gas valve. At that moment, the phone rings. A man who decided to call the phone cake service cannot live without Hanna's voice and asks her to answer him. Remembering that her client is a plastic surgeon, the girl decides on an operation that will allow her to completely change herself. Having appeared at the clinic, Hanna blackmails the doctor, and he agrees to perform a number of operations for free, radically changing the girl's appearance. Packing her things and leaving the dog with the neighbors, the girl lies under the surgeon's knife. After a year of operations and rehabilitation, Hanna loses excess weight and becomes so beautiful that it is impossible to take one's eyes off her. Getting used to her new body, she begins to watch Sang-joon. Everyone around goes crazy from the beauty of the girl, and even a food delivery man passing by cannot control his vehicle, crashing into a barrier. Continuing to watch her beloved man, the girl buys a used car and gets into an accident. The police officers and the victims cannot make any claims against the girl, as they admire her appearance. Jeonmin, who arrived at the police station, does not recognize her friend, and only a shared tattoo allows her to be sure that the incredible beauty is Hanna. Deciding to start a new life, she introduces herself as an American of Korean origin, Jenny, who came from California. Having arrived at an audition, she drives everyone crazy with her vocals. Sang-joon and his older brother decide that Jenny should not be Ami's ghost, since she can become an independent star. Having signed a contract, she begins to gain popularity, appears on television screens, and works on her first single. Ami realizes that soon her deception will be revealed, so she decides to find Hanna. Constantly visiting the girl's father in the hospital, she hopes to meet her, but Hanna does not visit her father. Sang-joon asks to stop looking for Hanna, otherwise the contract will be terminated. At the same time, the plastic surgeon teaches Jenny to be more relaxed and not to be shy about her beauty. Having loved herself, she will be able to attract the attention of a man and become the only one for him. Listening to the doctor, Jenny begins to seduce Sang-joon, making open hints about her sympathy. Sang-joon shows interest in his new singer but still misses the sincerity of Hanna, who has a beautiful voice. Preparing for a meeting, Jenny decides to confess that she is the chubby Hanna. Her best friend dissuades the girl from this idea because men do not like plastic surgeries and would never date a girl who has unnatural beauty. While visiting Sang-joon at his home, Jenny meets her pet. The dog recognizes its owner and constantly tries to jump into her arms, but the girl drives the animal away. A little later, the man confirms the words of Jenny's friend, saying that he would not want a relationship with a girl who changed her appearance through plastic surgery. Spending time with Hannah's father, Ami learns more and more about the girl, her habits, and her views on life. Talking with Jenny, the singer begins to understand that they are the same person. At the same time, Jeonmin falls in love, but her relationship ends in failure. Desperate, Jenny's best friend tries to commit suicide, but the doctors save her. Meeting Jeonmin's former boyfriend, Jenny beats the man in the elevator. Sang-joon enters the elevator and sees what is happening. In order not to ruin her reputation, he tears her dress, gives the man money for silence, and arranges it so that it looks as if he attacked the girl. Jenny's debut song Ave Maria becomes a hit, driving all the participants of the music contest and its viewers crazy. In the evening after the performance, Sang-joon confesses his sympathy and tries to kiss the girl. Remembering that her breasts and buttocks are filled with silicone, Jenny pushes the man away. Recalling her old job, she decides to please Sang-joon with a cake by phone. A little later, the man sees a symbol on the glass that Hanna often drew and realizes that Jenny is the same chubby girl who disappeared a year ago. During a party, Ami brings Hanna's sick father and introduces him to Jenny as a fan. The girl tries to keep her identity a secret, so she ignores her father. Sang-joon pushes the old man away to see Jenny's reaction, but she does not pay attention to it. Jeonmin sees what is happening and gets angry at her friend, who showed indifference and coldness toward her father. After the party, Sang-joon promises Jenny to hold a concert but no longer wants to talk to the deceiver, since he knows that she and Hanna are the same person. Jenny realizes that Sang-joon does not need her, neither as a chubby girl nor as beautiful as she is now. Before leaving, the girl confesses her love to the man who pushed her toward plastic surgery. Knowing Jenny's secret, Ami threatens the producer and his older brother that she will reveal the secret of the chubby girl. The father of the brothers and the main investor of the concert decides to cancel the event. Showing character, Sang-joon decides to finish the matter and takes Jenny to prepare for the performance. Before the concert, Jenny notices her friend and tries to reconcile with her, but Tanny takes the girl's words seriously. She reproaches her for the terrible attitude toward her sick father. The depressed singer is afraid to go on stage, but Sang-joon encourages her and asks her to go out not for the audience but for herself. Going on stage, the crying Jenny sees her dancing father. The guards try to take him away, but the girl protects her dad. Turning to her fans, the girl confesses that she is Hanna, the ghost singer who had long sung in the shadow of the well-known Ami. She used to be fat and unattractive, so she went under the knife and abandoned her relatives and friends only to build a solo career. Sang-joon supports the girl and turns on a recording where the plump Hanna sings. The audience in the hall is touched by her sincerity and positively accepts Hanna's confession. The girl hugs her father and reconciles with her friend, who is softened from Hanna's sincerity. The singer refuses the pseudonym Jenny and re-records her single. Soon she becomes a famous singer. Sang-joon realizes that he deeply offended Hanna and that she is unlikely to forgive him. Despite this, the man hopes to win the girl's favor, since he has realized that he loves her. Innocence, kindness, and sincerity. That is what really matters in a girl, not her appearance. Promoting the singer, Sang-joon believes that their relationship will sooner or later improve.